What's going on, fam?
Man, I'm just hearing this. What if Edgar Berlanga wins? Man, that ain't happening, bro. Listen, man. Edgar's a good dude, man. He's a real good dude, man. Very down to earth, man. Pops is cool too, man. You know what I'm saying? I respect him, but man, you can't skip levels, man. And you just can't go from fighting like club level type of fighters, bro, and go up and face one of the pound for pound greats, bro. Like that's not how it's done. Unless you great. Unless you great. But getting lucky inside the ring, man. I don't think so. That experience of Canelo is too much. That chin. We ain't seen this dude hurt since what he fought Cotto's brother.
Yeah.
We ain't seen this kid hurt in probably 10, 15 years. He's been in the ring with every different style, puncher, you name it. Even Triple G, bro, and he couldn't be phased. Triple G couldn't even phase him. So, what makes Berlanga truly believe that he can beat or even catch a Canelo Alvarez and hurt him, bro? Even Caleb Plant. You remember in the during the presser, bro, when Caleb Plant tried to sneak. He tried to sneak him, and you see the defense of Canelo. He aware of everything, bro, that goes on inside that ring, man. So if he couldn't even sneak him there, could imagine Berlanga trying to sneak him, man. It's crazy. It's pitiful, man. But this is what it is, man. This is what boxing has turned into, bro. This is more of a showcase, more of a circus. This is what it, and man, look, you look at Jake Paul, you see what Jake Paul is doing. This is like one of those type of things. Jake Paul is fighting like MMA guys. However, you got Canelo Alvarez, who is a pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world, man. He's facing a guy that's supremely green. Yeah. It's similar in a way, but this is just a cash grab, bro. For Canelo, stay active, stay busy. This is his date. He needs to fight somebody. He already then stalled out Hunter. I think he stalled out Benavidez. He stalled out David Morrell as well. These dudes just moved up. Was like, yo, I'm sick of waiting on this dude to fight me, man. I'm gonna move up to 175, and then I'm gonna let them contend up there. But yeah, you know the move, coach. Come on, man. Let them contend up there. Let them get comfortable at that weight. And then say, okay, I'll fight you now, and then bring them back down to 68, weight drain them, and then fight them and then potentially beat them. So, yeah, you know the play. You know the play, big dog.
Hey Tim, do you believe when Edgar Berlanga say he gonna knock Canelo out, and do you think that he really gonna come with that type of vigor, or you think he's gonna wilt under the pressure?
Look, man, you gotta find ways to use that fear that you got in your heart, man, to be able to perform. But Edgar hasn't proven that yet. He hasn't shown that yet. Anytime he's under severe pressure, I remember when he fought against Angulo, I was calling the fight, and New York, he bit the man on the neck.
Yeah.
Angulo, older fighter, long in the tooth, coming forward, just being aggressive, walking through his shit. And Edgar felt that pressure, bro, and was like, damn, I can't get this dude up out of here, man. Cause you got to depend more than just punching power. You got to have skills, bro. You got to be able to manage your energy throughout the course of the fight as well. And he hasn't learned that yet. So under pressure, he folds under pressure, man. He does. And he bit that man on the neck. Even in his last fight against McCurry, McCurry was coming forward, was being aggressive. He even elbowed him, bro. He even tried to elbow the dude. So like any type of adversity that he feels, and he feels that he's not getting his way, bro, he gonna do something crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if he do something crazy to Canelo, bro. Like either try to suplex him or do something crazy to be able to, get away from that pressure, bro. So yeah, Edgar, he ain't that dude, man. He's just not yet, at least, not yet, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like it's way too soon.
Hey, listen, hold on, Tim. I need your professional. I need a professional answer right here. Why I read an article. They said Canelo. I think on Spoketta.com. They Canelo asked for $200 million to fight Benavidez. Said he wanted 150 to fight Crawford. Why he didn't ask for $200 million or 150 to fight Edgar Berlanga?
Shit, because he know this is easy money. That's why. I mean, come on, bro. He asked for 200 because he's like, he don't think he can win that fight. He asking for 150 for Crawford because he like, I don't think I can win that fight either. It's a risky fight. But shoot, but Edgar Berlanga, come on, man. I knew he was a part of the package, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I knew through Pro Box. They were saying that he was a part of the package a long time ago. But, he went off his fault. Munguia first, and then now, again, according to plan, now he's facing Berlanga. But, right now I believe he's on a fight-to-fight contract with PBC.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to see, Canelo, because fighters ain't loyal. I'm letting y'all know that right now. Fighters ain't loyal, bro. They gonna jump ship. Whoever the money's at, you offering, that's what it is. So I think that it's a possibility you might see my man working with Turkey after this. Because, what's next? What else is next for him to do? In the weight class, he ran out the two guys that will give him somewhat of the challenge, And so now you got like Billy, you got Pacheco, you got all these young guys that are trying to get in position to get that paycheck. $10 million, bro. Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money for Edgar Berlanga. Yeah, that's a lot of money for him. Yeah.
Hey, I'll put my hand up if I'm in the division. Like, hey, fight me. I'm not that risky. Fight me. Yeah. $10 million? Come on, man. And you can't blame Berlanga for taking the fight, man. Even though I feel that he's not ready. Yeah. You can't blame him. Who gonna pass on that payday? Not many people gonna pass on that big payday, man. But I don't think any fight is passing.
You know what? It seemed like Canelo's last two fights have been cross promotional fights with the zone. With the zone. So why is that?
It's just everybody's just pulling. Even ESPN is pulling. Everybody's pulling. Canelo, he's a face. He's one of the faces of boxing, if not the face of boxing, I would say. But you got all these different networks, the zone, even ESPN. I think the last fight for who was it? Yeah, it was the Crawford fight. They even pulled. They bought the rights to be able to show it on ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
So it's just everybody's just trying to dip their hand into the cookie jar. That's what it is. So that's why the zone is like, hey, we'll buy the rights. We'll show it on our platform. We can get generated for 60,000 homes or whatever it is. At least we can get something out of it.
Yeah.
So that's just what everybody's doing.
Yeah, but
putting their hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, but what happened to Jamal Charlo though? I thought Jamal Charlo was supposed to have been a part of that package.
Man, he got to stay out of trouble, man. He got to get his life right before, man. There's a lot of stuff going on with him, man. If he stay focused in the gym and, and keep himself out of trouble, then of course, he would have an opportunity. But, dude, he lost all his belts. He's irrelevant right now.
He ain't having one belt.
well, yeah, I'm thinking about the other one. I'm thinking about the little one.
Oh, Jamal.
I'm thinking about the little one.
Yeah, Jamal Charlo.
Yeah, he lost all his belts.
Yeah.
But I know, I get them confused all the time. Jamal, the Charlo, the 160 pounder. He's been MIA. He can't go. Canelo can't go in the ring with that guy. He went in with his brother, but his guy has been MIA at least. Berlanga is coming in to fight off the biggest win of his career. So that's it. The selling point you already know is Puerto Rico, Mexico. That's the selling point for this fight.
Yeah, but he's from Brooklyn.
At least they're attempting to. Go ahead.
No, he from Brooklyn, man. But he from Brooklyn, though. It ain't like he Cotto or Trinidad or Rafael Gomez or Benitez or none of those guys.
Yeah, but he has heritage. Yeah, but he got heritage over there. So it's like his heritage is there. So he repping the Puerto Rico, man. Even when he was a TR, look, man, I'm gonna give it to Berlanga, bro. This has always been his move. This has always been his play. Even when he was at TR, this was his play. His play was to get in line. It don't matter how he did it, but to get in line to face Canelo. Yeah. Now, I don't know if it was because of the financial that you get, the money you get, it could be, or he truly believes that he can win, or he truly, which is hard for me to understand because it's like, yo, you've been rocked by lesser opponents.
Yeah.
You've been down by lesser guys. I've seen him get rocked with the left hook. That's Canelo's best punch. Think about that. His left hook is his best punch. You've been hurt by that shot. You've bitten dudes and got suspended. Elbow dudes. Bro, I would say his last performance, I'm not gonna lie, he did do a little bit better than I've seen him in the past. Since he got back with Mark, his old amateur trainer. Since he got back with Mark, I thought his jab was a little bit better. You know, he just wasn't throwing it, spamming it. No, he was actually taking his time, trying to pick the right range to shoot his jab. He's marching forward. He's a little bit more patient, a little bit more defensively sound. You know, he wasn't really like lunging with a whole lot of punches. You know, he was just taking his time and trying to pick his spot. Mm-hmm. You know, so I did see a little improvement, but that shit ain't gonna be good enough for Canelo. I'm just letting you know that, right? It ain't gonna be good enough for Canelo, dog. I'm sorry, it's just not.
Tim, I'm thinking about that left hook Canelo got to the body. I say, man, if he, because he like to throw that bolo punch too. He'll throw that bolo punch, and I say, man, no one has ever really put together a body attack against Edgar Berlanga, because he been fighting pretty much subpar competition. Is a nice way to say.
Yeah. Have you seen Berlanga's body? It's not hard. It don't look hard. You know, like it look a little soft around the side. So like, yeah, Canelo's gonna attack that body. But one thing y'all gotta look out for, because you know Berlanga, of course, he's gonna be using that jab. Yeah. The jab is gonna be a key point of the fight. You know, because you can somewhat control Canelo and keep him off with his jab. Munguia was able to do it in spots. But did you see Munguia get his motherfucking arm beat the fuck up? His shoulder beat the fuck up. Canelo has this way of breaking down his opposition. In the way of doing it and taking away the most important punch in boxing is he bangs the shit out of that lead elbow, lead shoulder. So that right hook he gonna be throwing to that shoulder, bro. Just look out for that. You go back, if you guys don't believe me, go back and watch him against Munguia. He hit the shit out of that lead shoulder of Munguia over and over and over again. Took that jab away. Munguia was sitting still. Munguia looked like he was in the ring swimming at times, just swimming. You know, like you underwater, you swimming, and he's a little slower. You know, he wasn't snapping his shots anymore, because Canelo, again, he bruises your shoulders up, man, and they don't function the right way when they start to get bruised up. So, you know, he has this real like dope ass way that I don't think many people really realize or understand of how to break down his opposition, man. Even though he had a guy in there that was actually throwing a shit more punches than he would. Mm-hmm. You know, he was just placing his punches in between. So we could be seeing something similar, man. I think the first round is going to be very tentative by both guys, because Canelo will feel the heavy hand and he will be a little tentative to attack right away. You know, but I think Canelo will pretty much come forward and dictate the pace. But I don't think he will like initially just come out and start swinging and letting his hands go around the gate. He's going to fill him out a little bit, feel the power, and then slowly start to break him down.
So he's not going to do kind of like, remember when he fought Jamal Charlo, he went at Jamal. The first round, they were kind of filling each other out. But then I think
that's how it's going to start. Yeah. It always starts that way. That's the smart fighter. A smart fighter doesn't run out there and just be like, you know, let me just throw punches. No, a smart fighter will take his time and kind of let the fight develop. He'll know what he can get away with after the first round. When you get to a Canelo level, like, you know, like right away, like, oh, I got this in the bag. You know what I mean? Just by the way the guy's reacting to your feints, reacting to your movements, reacting how you're able to get in position to be able to strike and land and then evade and get away from it. Bro, you know from the man. I used to know from the second round, like the first round I come out, I'm like, okay, that was a little tentative. Second round, I'm like, I got this in the bag, no problem. This dude ain't on my level. You know what I mean? He's not computing fast enough. I know what he's going to do next. Bing, bing, bing. And that's Canelo, man. Too much experience, man. This is going to be a 25th championship fight, man. Like, that's unreal, bro. 25th championship fight. I think it's like
he don't have 60-something fights.
I know. The experience factor in this fight is just ridiculous alone, bro. Like, how many 12 rounds has Berlanga done, bro? Like, Berlanga hasn't even fought a top-tier contender, bro. No, that's what I mean by you can't skip levels. Like, you gotta fight at least a top contender, bro. You gotta fight somebody that you know, like fight a Pacheco or, you know, or a Billy, or even freaking. I don't even think Berlanga can beat Caleb Plant that's on the card.
Oh hell no!
You know?
Hell no!
I don't even think he can beat him. I don't think he can beat a guy like Munguia. I don't believe that he can beat a guy like Pacheco, you know, or Billy. Like, bro, like there's still like a lot that we don't know about Berlanga, bro.
He
But
ain't beat
you
no
going
clean
against, again, the cream of the crop, bro. So it's like, how can anybody believe that you can win? I mean, just by luck? Bro, nah, it's not going to happen. Especially with a guy with a granite chin like Canelo.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.